The Bushcrafty Talks.
Hey guys, Bushcrafty here. What's up? Oh, you're in the bouncy truck again. I figured I got some errands to run, so might as well bring you guys along with me. Not too bad day out today, other than it getting ready to pour down rain. But it's a break from the heat. It's been so hot. I had planted some for this year. I planted some pole beans, Kentucky Wonders. Those usually pretty good. Oh, well. Didn't go over so good. The heat took out the blossoms. So if you don't know, if it gets too hot for beans, they'll drop their blossoms, and that's what makes your beans. Just like your tomatoes or whatnot. And they'll actually drop their blossoms or the flowers, you know. So I have no beans. I should have a bushel of beans and no beans at all. You guys are falling down, and you're still falling. Oh well. A little bit better. They got this old library here in town, and it's been sitting here for, oh man, 30 years. Every once in a while they'll come by and every once in a while they'll go by and clean it up. I mean, it had trees growing through the middle of it and everything, but it's a historical place, but they just let it sit there. Oh, we don't want to get rid of it because it's a historic building from the 1800s, probably before that. But the thing is, why do they just not fix it up to where you can put something inside of it, or make it have like museums type stuff that from this area that you can come by and check out. But no, they don't do that. And yes, I am headed to get my BLT. Usually I don't bother with eating lunch or anything, but Fridays when I do go out, if I do go out on Fridays, sometimes I don't, I like the BLTs. Them Amish ladies sure know how to make them BLTs, and the thing is, it's their bacon. They make the bacon themselves. They don't buy it from the store or anything. You guys are falling again. There you go. I really need to get me a new thing to hold my phone and stuff. This thing is a couple bumps and my phone's falling down. Sorry about the loud traffic. And reason I didn't have a live this week, well, my normal Mondays, is I was supposed to meet somebody to buy a kayak. They never showed. Didn't get a message until the next day. Say, oh, sorry, I had to work late. So, okay, what about the weekend? Never got nothing back. So, evidently he already sold it and wasn't, man enough to say, hey, I sold it, or I sold it for more or something. I don't care. I just want to know, It's not that hard. Just say, hey, dude, somebody offered me more, so I took it. Okay. Yeah, that's all it takes. But, some days things go on in the world. Nice, because I want to start going. I wouldn't mind going out every morning and rowing around with a kayak. Good exercise. Since very irritating that I can't, and you guys are following me. Very irritating that I can't lift weights anymore, because I used to love to lift weights. Now, no, you can't lift weights with your medical condition. Can't have that. But you gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. And I do understand why you don't. You got soldiers behind me. Oh, they're going out. National Guard base out here. I remember my son was waiting to get deployed, and they had him waiting at home, but he had to go do PT, and I had to drive him up there, and because they don't have kitchens or anything or nothing up there, so legally, I'll put it that way. So they had to the MREs, and my son really despises MREs, because the first time he was deployed, he had 8 MREs for 9 months. Nothing else. Well, except for Christmas, they airdropped in. There's a phone again. They airdropped in pizzas, Domino's pizza. I don't know where they got it or anything, but he showed me videos where it was coming down, and they see the little parachutes with the big old boxes, and they had to run out and get them. And my onboard sign there, or video. And they ran out and got it, and they devoured that pizza. Toward the end of the 9 months, they were getting tired of it, and they went and traded for a goat. And put it this way, the goat didn't last very long. He was nicely barbecued. Yeah, but he goes up there and they give you MREs for lunch and stuff. So he would bring them home to me, and because yeah, Dad's a prepper. Yeah, he'll put these up and whatnot. So yeah, I went and I've got quite a few MREs from there. Some pretty good ones. I can understand why he doesn't. And that was a major thing when they were eating MREs. We'll put it this way. It was a bit hard for everybody to go to the bathroom because the preservatives will bind you up basically, and that was one of the major issues when they were deployed in Syria, is because all they ate was MREs, and it's very unhealthy. That's why you get all these preppers. Oh, buy this thing. It's freeze dried. It's last 50 years, and get this ready to eat meals and all that stuff. But those things are so unhealthy. I would rather have a jar of stew that I made 10 years ago that, yeah, I would rather have something that I made 10 years ago that I knew all the ingredients is. There's no preservative. It's canned in a jar. And with MREs, you just don't get that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and go in and get my sandwich. And hopefully see you guys tonight. I'm going to do a live. I'm not doing the whole prepper trivia thing tonight. We're going to do something a little different. Kind of talk about these prepper movies and shift movies and apocalyptic type movies, and some of the things that are kind of doesn't make sense. In a real life situation, that person wouldn't last very long. But anyways, we're gonna catch you later. Wow, only 13 minutes. Okay. Anyways, we'll catch you later.